It's been over 2 years since we last saw the Saiyan known as Kaizen Ryu. What has he been up to? Well, it's about to be revealed in today's episode. But before we get started, be sure to leave a like rating on this video for good luck. And without further ado, let's get right into it. We begin our episode with a beautiful panoramic shot of mountains, forests, and skies. So serene and peaceful, you'd think nothing could ever disturb it. But that is soon torn apart when out of nowhere, massive swirling black time rifts appear all over the landscape, creating a sense of dread and impending doom. In a secluded and remote location, high above the clouds, atop a rocky cliff that reaches towards the heavens, we find Kaizen in the middle of his intense training regimen. His black, spiky hair, which resembles Goku's iconic hairstyle, is now accentuated by streaks of silver. This serves as a visual reminder of his Saiyan heritage. He is clad in a custom-made GI that is a unique blend of Goku's orange and Vegeta's blue. The most striking feature of his attire is the large silver dragon emblem emblazoned on his chest, which symbolizes his incredible power, and serves as a warning to those who would dare challenge him. As Kaizen pushes through his rigorous workout, his muscles strain and his breathing becomes more rapid. Beads of sweat trickle down his face, but he doesn't falter, despite the physical toll his training takes on him. There's a fire in his eyes that shows just how determined he is to become stronger. Suddenly, Kaizen stops and turns to face the sky. His ears twitched as if he can hear something from afar. A slight smile appears on his face as he senses something powerful approaching. "It's finally happened!" he says to himself, excitement evident in his voice. Someone worthy of a fight has arrived. As he prepares to face whoever has come, his aura flickers with anticipation. Meanwhile, on Earth, both Goku and Vegeta are in their respective locations, sensing something powerful stirring in the depths of space. Goku, always eager for a good fight, beams up into the sky, ready to confront whatever challenge comes his way. Vegeta, never one to back down from a worthy opponent, smirks and gets ready to unleash his full power. In the blink of an eye, we cut from Kaizen standing alone on the rocky cliff to him now standing in front of both Goku and Vegeta. His arrival has been swift and silent, surprising even the all-powerful Saiyan. They exchange glances, surprise evident in their eyes, before turning back to focus on the newcomer. Kaizen looks at them with a mixture of excitement and disdain. "I was hoping you two would put up more of a fight," he says. Disappointment clear in his voice. "You disappoint me!" His eyes blaze with power and his stance is confident, exuding an aura of strength that commands respect and fear in equal measure. Vegeta, never one to take insults lying down, steps forward, his body crackling with energy. "Who are you to talk down to us?" he growls, his voice echoing with power. "And what brings you to our universe?" His eyes narrowed, ready to unleash his full power if needed. Kaizen only smiles in response, his eyes twinkling with mischief. "My name is Kaizen," he says, his voice calm and collected. "And as for why I've come to your universe, well, that's because your planet is next on my list." His words hang in the air, heavy with threat. "Goku! Ever!" The optimist steps forward, placing a hand on Vegeta's shoulder to calm him down. "Well, if you want to fight, I'll give you one," he says, a determined look on his face. "But why don't we settle this with a match? If you win, you can destroy our planet. But if we win," he pauses for effect, "then you have to leave our universe and never come back." His words are confident, showing that he doesn't believe Kaizen will win. Kaizen considers this for a moment, a sly grin spreading across his face. "Very well," he says finally, his eyes gleaming with excitement. "Let's have some fun then." With that, he takes off into the sky, eager to put his power to the test against these strange Saiyan. As Kaizen and the Saiyans prepare for their epic showdown, the very fabric of the universe seems to tremble with anticipation. Each warrior stands ready to unleash their full power, promising a battle that will go down in legend. Suddenly, a wave of pure energy blasts from Kaizen, sending shockwaves that shake the very foundations of the surrounding planets. The force of the blast is immense, leaving a gaping hole in the sky where the planet once stood. Rocks and debris hurtle through the void, painting a grim picture of the devastation that has just occurred. With a speed that defies the laws of physics, Kaizen hurtles through space towards Goku and Vegeta. His eyes are locked onto his opponents, a steely determination on his face. In his hands, The energy continues to swirl and gather, forming into a massive sphere of raw power that pulsates ominously. But before Kaiser can unleash his devastating attack, a golden light erupts from within the sphere. It expands rapidly, engulfing the surrounding darkness and pushing back against the encroaching shadows. At the heart of the light, a figure emerges, radiating an otherworldly glow. As the light fades, revealing the newcomer, it's clear that this is no ordinary being. With a shock of white hair that rivals Goku's own, piercing blue eyes that seem to hold the secrets of the cosmos, and a physique that speaks of unimaginable power, this individual is clearly a force to be reckoned with. His presence alone seems to stabilize the turbulent energy around him, bringing a sense of calm to the chaotic scene. Eclipser's colossal form towers over the landscape, casting a long, dark shadow that seems to consume everything in its path. His mere presence radiates an aura of devouring darkness that threatens to snuff out the light of nearby stars. The ground trembles beneath his feet as he takes a menacing step forward. His eyes, glowing orbs of crimson, fixate on Kaiser, a hungry glint in their depths as if sizing up his prey. With a low growl that echoes like a death knell, Eclipser opens his mouth, revealing rows of sharp, jagged teeth that promise a fate worse than death. From his open mouth, tendrils of dark energy lash out, seeking to bind and constrict his opponent. But Kaiser is ready! Anticipating this attack, he sidesteps the grasping tendrils with ease, his movements fluid and graceful despite the immense power surging within him. A smirk plays on Kaiser's lips as he effortlessly dodges the attacks, relishing the challenge that Eclipser presents. "So you're the one who's been causing all this chaos," Kaiser says, his voice echoing with amusement. "Well, I must say, you're quite impressive, but not impressive enough." With that, Kaiser unleashes a surge of his own, countering the engulfing darkness with a brilliant flash of light. The two energies collide, creating a blinding explosion that shakes the very foundations of the cosmos. As the light fades, revealing Eclipser's true form, the Saiyans watching from afar gasp in awe, for in that brief moment, they caught a glimpse of a power that dwarfs even their own. Eclipser, unfazed by Kaiser's attack, lets out a low growl, his eyes burning with an insatiable hunger. From his outstretched palms, tendrils of dark energy erupt, weaving together into a tight, impenetrable cocoon that surrounds Kaiser. Within the shadowy prison, Kaiser struggles to break free, his own energy flaring in a desperate attempt to break through the suffocating darkness. The cocoon tightens its grip, making it increasingly difficult for Kaiser to breathe, much less unleash his full power. Struggling against the constricting darkness, Kaiser realizes that he needs to change his approach. With a deep breath, he gathers his energy, focusing it into a single point. Then in a sudden burst of power, he explodes outward, shattering the cocoon and sending shards of darkness flying. The battle rages on, each warrior showcasing abilities that defy the imagination. Eclipser, relentless in his assault, continues to hurl wave after wave of shadowy tendrils, each one more powerful than the last. Kaiser, undeterred, counters with brilliant bursts of energy, his movements a blur of speed and precision. As the battle reaches its climax, the stakes become clear. If Kaiser prevails, the universe will be plunged into eternal darkness. But if Eclipser wins, then who knows what horrors will be unleashed. Finally, with a mighty roar, Kaiser delivers a final, devastating blow, striking Eclipser with such force that the colossal shadow being is sent crashing to the ground. As Eclipser collapses, the darkness that clung to him seems to dissipate, revealing a figure drained but unbroken. With Eclipser defeated, the immediate danger has passed, but the implications of his defeat weigh heavily on their minds. What does this mean for the rest of the multiverse? Will there be other threats that emerge in the wake of Eclipser's downfall? Only time will tell. As Kaiser stands amidst the fading energy, a sense of unease settles over him. Despite his victory over Eclipser, he can't shake off the feeling that this is just the beginning. Their essay weighed on his shoulders. That has nothing to do with the physical toll of the battle. With the dust settling around him, Kaiser takes a moment to survey the damage. The landscape is scarred, a testament to the immense power that the two warriors had unleashed. But amidst the destruction, he sees something that makes him pause. It's a small, unassuming rock that somehow remains intact amidst the devastation. It's not particularly special in appearance, yet Kaiser finds himself drawn to it. Kneeling down, he picks up the rock. Its rough surface, grounding him in the present moment. As he holds the rock in his hands, memories flood back. Memories of intense battles, of pushing through pain and exhaustion, of striving to become stronger. In that moment, he realizes that the true battle is not just against external enemies, but also against oneself, against the limits one sets, and the doubts that linger in the back of one's mind. Looking up, he sees the expectant faces of Goku and Vegeta, admiration and respect shining in their eyes. He knows that he has earned their respect, but it's not the validation he was seeking. That he knows lies within himself. With newfound clarity, Kaizen feels a surge of determination. He knows that his journey is far from over. There will be more battles, more challenges that test not only his physical strength, but also his resolve and spirit. And so, with the rock clutched tightly in his hand, Kaizen turns towards the horizon, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. The sun rises over the battered landscape, casting long shadows that stretch towards the horizon. It's a new day, a day filled with promise and peril, and Kaizen is ready to meet it. As the Saiyans watch him depart, they know that they have forged a bond that transcends the boundaries of their universes. They may come from different worlds, but their spirits are bound together by their shared love of battle and their unwavering pursuit of strength. With a final nod to his companions, Kaizen disappears into the vastness of space, leaving behind the echoes of his laughter and the promise of his return. The adventure continues, and the saga of Kaizen, the Saiyan who defied the darkness, is far from over. And that's gonna do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll catch you in the next one.